Alright, it's been a while since I've been up here making a live video, but I tell you what, this Chef Bourque, and I'm here to enjoy myself tonight. But today I'm making a dried shrimp gumbo, as I told you before. I had a special request for this, so this is why we're doing dried shrimp gumbo. And I'm going to show you a few of the ingredients. One of the first things I like to do is take my smoked sausage, and that's my three kinds right there. I've got Shaaa, Savoise, and I've got some Richard smoked sausage. I'm going to take all that and make me a little smoked sausage stock, which is as my little pot right there. I'm going to put all that in there. Matter of fact, I'm going to do that right now as we're talking, because I've already got it cut. That sausage is going to boil for about 30 minutes. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and keep the sausage and, you know, the juice and all that, naturally the stock. And I'm going to put that in my gumbo pot. But the reason I don't put it right in my gumbo pot right now is because I need my pot to go ahead and saute my onions. As you can see, I've got some chopped onions. I got 2 chopped onions. I got a can of diced tomatoes. I've got bell peppers, which is 1 whole bell pepper. I've got 3 cloves of garlic. I've got 2 stalks of celery. And I've got about 4 pieces of green onions. Anyway, after a while, I'll be putting my pot on. And we're going to go ahead and start cooking the onions down. And when I'm finished with this gumbo, I'm going to have a dried shrimp, egg, and sausage gumbo. And I do have some chicken gizzards, which I'm going to put in there. Anyway, this is Chef Bourque, and I'll see you after a while. Thank you. I'm going to put a little grease in my pan, my pot. Get a little fire there going. Then I open up my roux, and from my roux jar, I'm going to pour the grease from the top. And I'm going to start dishing me out some roux. I don't have to put a whole lot at this time. What I want to do at this time is go ahead, enough roux in there so it can start cooking and start frying my onions down a little bit. Make sure you stir it continuously because you don't want your roux to burn. As you can see, as my roux gets hot, it starts to turn to flour and grease again. And it's starting to get hot. I'll go ahead and drop my onions in there. There's 2 onions chopped. And I fry my onions down until they're wilted. And just keep frying them down. And my little sausage is starting to boil over there. That's a good sign. I went dancing the other night at Gumbo over at Bourque Bridge. And they had a band over there. Lee Benoit and the Bayou Stompers. And Lee gave me permission to use his music as my background. And I really like his music. I mean, that's authentic Cajun music. If you go to floydsrecords.com, you can order these CD. While I'm at it, let me throw a little bell pepper in there. Yeah. Get that bell pepper going. Add a little water to it. Not my stock water, just a little water so it don't burn the bottom, and let it kind of start boiling a little bit. And I'm going to talk to you after a while. Right now I've got to get my shrimp prepared. Got my smoked sausage stock already into the pot, and it's boiling up a song, let me tell you. I've already started. As you can see, we've already put the sausage boiling and everything, the seasoning and all. Right now I'm getting ready to add my gizzards, chicken gizzards, my dried shrimp, cleaned and ready to go. Put that in the pot. Tomatoes, diced tomatoes, I'd say a good cup. Add my green onions. My garlic. Incidentally, if any of you would like one of these aprons, let me know. I've had requests for my aprons too. You know, I say, well, I'll see, how that goes. You know how us Louisiana boys are. Can't get no alligator in this kitchen, so. Alright, celery. Got my celery in there. I'm going to season her up. I should have went out and picked some parsley, but I don't have time now, so I'm going to use my little parsley. I just give it a good touch. Somebody wanted to know why I didn't write down all my recipes and put them on the internet and everything when I do my videos. I got a little sweat in my eye. I got to get something to take it out after a while. But anyway, what's happening right now, I'm going to put gumbo filet in there, but that's not till later. And usually I'll add it to my own personal bowl, because some people don't really care for gumbo filet. However, if I know everybody does, I'll add gumbo filet. I'm going to put a little salt. But I'm getting back to my recipe. You know, that's like I told the person, you know, I don't have everything written down, but what you need to do is just keep my video. So if you want to know how to make it, you follow the video to the T, and you'll have that. A little garlic powder. Even though I put garlic, I always add a little garlic powder, and I just put a touch. I don't go overboard, you know. Now we're going to stir the pot. You know, dried shrimp in Louisiana, that's just like fried chicken, you know. I mean, people eat that almost every day. Good stuff. Now I'm going to add another tablespoon of roux. And when all this starts to cooking, the tomatoes and the roux and the seasoning and the sausage, it's going to be there. Hey! My good buddy came by a while ago. He dropped me off a sack of sweet potatoes. That's a friend right there. Yeah, that's a friend. When he heard I was making gumbo, he hurried up and bought me some more. I tell you, that Leo was something else. Oh yeah, let me tell you what, you can't make a good gumbo, I don't care what kind of gumbo it is, unless you've got some baked sweet potatoes. And I bake my sweet potatoes at 450 degrees, and I do that for about an hour and 10 minutes. 45 minutes on one side, then I turn them over and do another 20, maybe 25 minutes on the other side. Then I just cut the oven off and just let them bake, just let them continue baking in there until it's time to eat. When it's time to eat, you open your oven and potatoes are soft, soft, soft. And let me tell you, the sugar comes out of there, the syrup, it's so sweet. You can't have gumbo without good sweet potatoes. Ah yeah! Oh, you can see them sweet potatoes right now. They bubbling there. The syrup is starting to come out of them and everything. And that's all. I've still got about 10 more minutes before I turn them over. Lord, it's sure looking good, yeah. All right. Oh, look at that. Got tomatoes floating on top, all the green veggies floating on top. She's boiling real good. Got that roux melting down in that pot. Just a few minutes, I'll be taking care of the business with that. I'm gonna let it cook for about 45 minutes, and that should take everything, the roux and everything will be cooked together. The sausage is already cooked, the gizzards don't take any time at all. Then I'll be dropping my eggs. Yeah, that's good stuff. To wet the whistle. Look here. So tonight we're having French bread, baked sweet potatoes. We got our wonderful gumbo going here. I'm getting ready to put my eggs in there in a few minutes. So I'll be back to do that, and then that's it for this evening. The gumbo is made. And everybody, all my 12 kids, and my little lady, we can all sit down and eat. Hey, all right. Here we go. Now I've got 3 eggs in the pot. And make sure when you drop your eggs in there, I'm going to show you. You drop them in whole. When you drop your eggs in here, make sure it's not real boiling real fast and churning and everything. I've been having this on low for about 10 minutes, and finally the boil has gotten real low. I mean so low you can't even tell it's churning or anything. Then I drop my eggs in here real carefully. That's my 4th egg, 'cause that's all that I really care for tonight. Now I'm going to show you exactly what it's doing, okay? Right now it's barely churning. Whatever you do, do not stir in the pot for at least 10 minutes. You want the eggs to get solid. Now once they're solid, after about 10 minutes, you can take your spoon and go down to the bottom of the pot and just barely move it in case any of them have to stick to the bottom. Well, this gumbo's done. And I tell you what, I enjoyed making it. This is Chef Bourque saying, have a good day. Aye, oh yes, yeah.